Once again, you are welcome to our YouTube channel, Queen Rami Talks. Guys, thank you so much for all the love that we are receiving on our channel. You guys are so amazing. In the comment section is very busy. Thank you guys so much for all the love. And to our new subscribers, welcome home. This is the VIP lifestyle where everybody is as somebody. And on this channel, we talk about marriage. We believe in love. We believe in having healthy relationships, not perfect, healthy ones. And we are promoting marriage, relationships, love. Everything about this house is about love, lifestyle, and also we do story times. So if in case you missed some of our story times, please go and check them out on our previous videos. Okay, as you can see, today I'm wearing my glasses. I told you guys my glasses and I wear glasses all the time. So normally when I'm not wearing glasses, it's when I have to put on my lashes because I love long lashes. So I will be wearing my contact lenses. But on a daily, I wear spectacles. So yes, guys, to our returning subbies, thank you guys so much for all the love. You guys, thank you so much. Yes, guys, we are on a hashtag road to 1,000 subscribers. It's doable. It's possible. We are not going to be losing any hope on this channel. We believe things will happen. Okay, guys, without any waste of time, as you saw in the title of my video, today I'm not very happy. It's June 16, 2021. As we all know, it's Youth Day in South Africa. So we are going to be talking about the realities that we are facing as young people in South Africa. I mean, young people are going through the most. Young people are seeing flames, and I will be bringing reasons why I'm saying those things. But basically what I'm saying is that black child, you are on your own. It's a sad reality that many of us don't want to face. But the truth of the matter is, black child, you are on your own. Okay, it's June 16. The only time where we'll be remembering the youth of 1976, it's when people are wearing school uniform. Even older people wear school uniform. Then what? They go to the parks and drink alcohol. And then they get drunk. And tomorrow, we still need to face the same problems that we are going through as a country. There's a high rate of unemployment in South Africa. And yes, we may say that it's caused by the fact that maybe some young people don't want to be educated or whatever the case may be. But we are dealing with a corrupt system, where every person is for themselves. And yes, God for us all, of course. But in this economy and in this country, young people are getting depressed each and every day. And I was very disturbed when I went on Twitter this week when I realized that a lot of young people are resorting to suicide. Young people are killing themselves. Young people are depressed. Young people, I used to hate this saying that we are a sad generation with happy pictures. Unfortunately, it's a reality. It's the truth. A person can post a picture looking all glam today. Tomorrow, they will have committed suicide. Tomorrow, we hear that they died due to overdose of drugs. Tomorrow they died due to being gang raped by their drinks being spiked at a club. That's the reality that we are living in. Tomorrow we hear that they have been raped. Young people are going through GBV. Young people are being killed on a daily for their choices that they make. It's a very sad reality that we are living in. So people still want us to celebrate, wear our uniform. What for? What exactly are we celebrating as young people? Many young people, we are trapped in jobs that we don't want to be in. But because we need money, because we are breadwinners in our homes, because we are firstborns, you are forced to have a job, even though in that job your mental wellness is being tampered with. Tomorrow, not even you are not even looking for a job, but you are dealing with things in your family setup. Whereas a firstborn, if you don't have this, you are a failure. Whereas as a firstborn, if you are not doing this, you are not supported, you are not loved enough. But with the current state of our country, what we are seeing today, what we are seeing now, is the fact that we are going down the drain. So I'm one of those people. I didn't even celebrate Freedom Day when it happened in April 27th. I don't celebrate anything that has to do with the fact that we are still trapped, but people want to celebrate. Which freedom are we celebrating in South Africa? How many young girls are resorting into sleeping with married sugar daddies just so they can survive? How many young people don't believe in running to the church because they are scared that the church will turn against them? It's a reality that we are living in. False prophets are everywhere. Black child, you are on your own. Until we take a decision of rising, until we take a decision of making the right choices, unfortunately, we will continue to grow up in broken homes. We will continue to be in the company of bad friends. We will continue to get married for the wrong reasons. We will continue to get in relationships for the wrong reasons. Because we are trying to run away from things that only we as a nation can fix. We were given, unemployed people were given 350. Who can survive on a 350? Some of us, we spend 350 in a day. So you can imagine who can survive on a 350. Yes, you can argue your case and say women who are not working with kids are being given money. Is that enough to survive as a black person? Is that enough with the reality that we are facing? So I'm one of those people, unfortunately, and I won't even get into politics because, politics are just way too much for me. We are just in a setup of corruption, NJ. It's very bad. It's very bad. People are depressed. Young people are drunkard. Imagine being an alcoholic at the age of 20. And nobody must come here and say I'm judging anyone. I'm talking about realities, things that we are seeing. Young girls think the best thing for themselves is to have kids, is to be mothers. Young people can't wait to be celebrated on Mother's Day. They see that as an accomplishment. It's not wrong. Every person has a right to their life. Every person has a right to choose. But as we are choosing, as we are making choices as young people, we need to think about tomorrow. Tomorrow, that very same girl who's saying, I have a right to have children, I have a right to do 1, 2, 3, will be the same girl who is creating an account on Facebook to go and ask for food and money. We are seeing these things every day on social media. There are some things we can control, there are some things we cannot. But all I'm saying is, black child, look at how many people, let's look at the number of people who are in workspaces that are not healthy. If you want to see the current state of our country, spend some time on Twitter without even posting anything. Just go through your timeline on Twitter and you will realize how bad things really are in South Africa. Young people are so depressed to a certain point that they feel good only when they are being rude or savage to someone, all in the name of wanting to gain popularity. That on its own shows us as a nation that we are in a crisis. We are in a pandemic of corona, but I'm telling you, there's also many more pandemics that we are going through rather than this sickness. Young people who thought they are privileged and have it all together, today they are losing their parents due to corona, and reality is hitting them. And the best solution when life is hitting them, they think of suicide. It's not a good space that we are in as a country. We cannot today wear school uniforms and celebrate. There's nothing to celebrate in South Africa. There is nothing to rejoice upon. Unfortunately, yes, as much as 2% of young people are having it well, they're privileged, they went to school, they got the right jobs, we applaud them. But how many young people will start businesses that will excel? Yes, it's just a matter of time. We are continuing to work hard. We believe in our business ideas. But in that process of believing in being successful, in that process of wanting to become the best you, how are you in that process? Because there's no point of working on something, but when it's time to enjoy the fruits of it, you are broken, you are shattered. You can't even enjoy what you've worked hard for. So, unfortunately, June 16, for some of us, is just a reminder of how bad things are in the country. You know, June 16, for me, it's also a reminder that the youth is too understanding. The youth is too relaxed. We are too relaxed, you know, in a sense that we have a voice. You know, we have a voice. As much as our voices will not get to our president or whoever, but we have a voice. Let's continue to use our voice to bring change. You can't say you are bringing change by ridiculing people or bullying people on social media. You can't say you're bringing change by continuing to get pregnant, whereas you don't even have a solution. You can't be thinking you're bringing change by killing foreigners. Which change are you bringing? Yes, they're in our country. Yes, some of them are destroying our country. But at the end of the day, South Africa has problems on its own, with or without foreigners. South Africa is just going through a pandemic. And I'm not even talking about corona. I won't even start talking about corona. So celebrating today, wearing school uniforms, going to the parks, drinking alcohol, smoking habli or whatever, that's nice. But tomorrow we are waking up, we have to face the same reality. Now they have started campaigning for their political parties. It's a good thing. The choices that you are making as a young South African, the minute you have an ID, you are on your own. And it's very sad for some of us who have siblings that we see growing, and we are like, oh God, with the system that we are going through, we are in as a country, where as a firstborn in your family, you have to have made it in life. And having to have made it, I'm talking about you have to have that car, you have to have that house, you have to have that money, that when your sibling says, for my birthday, I want to go on a vacation, you have to have the cash. You have to have it, you know. So those are some of the realities that some of us have to go through, and it's not a burden. Don't get me wrong. It's not a burden to be a firstborn. It's not a burden to be a breadwinner. All those things, they're all good. But at the end of the day, we are in South Africa. Young people are not doing well. We are posting pictures, enjoying ourselves. Deep down, we know the mess. So all I'm saying is, with all these campaigns that are happening for political parties to be voting in our country, you have a voice. You have a voice. I'm not campaigning for any party. Actually, I'm one person. I will talk about this one day. I don't like these things. But now I realize, you know, that the dangers of deciding not to go to that pool to go and vote, it's very dangerous. It's very nerve-wracking not to take a stand in where you belong, you know? Where you belong, I'm talking in a sense of what you stand up for, you know? So make the right choice. The only way South Africa can change is if we have the right government, if we have the right system. Yes, everyone is corrupt. I mean, there are people who will say, I hate this political party, until their brother comes back home and say, I got a tender. Once your brother gets a tender, I love this political party. It is helping the nation. What about your neighbor who's still suffering, who's still hungry? So let's understand what we are going through. Let our mindsets be changed, you know. Let our mindsets be the ones that are transformed. You have a voice, young person. As much as today you are wearing your nice uniform, we applaud you. But let's change the mindset. Let's try to fix these errors. Go there and vote. Go there and at least try to bring change. Yeah, so I think I've said a mouthful. I believe even one person out there, a young person, can understand what I'm trying to say. I'm fulfilled. So don't be that person who can only enjoy a certain political party because suddenly you are starting to eat. We are living in a system or a time where if you are a woman, it's very tricky. You can only get a job by sleeping with someone. That's the reality that we are walking in South Africa. No matter how much you have studied, graduates, we applaud you. But the fact is, qualifications today are under the bed. Because we are refusing, some people are refusing to go sleep with Premier or whoever. Qualifications are under the bed because you are refusing to go and sleep with someone for a job. That's the reality that we are facing as women in South Africa. And yet we're still going to keep quiet. Yet when we tell people not to involve themselves in alcohol and drugs, you are being called judgmental. What else? We are trying to fix the country day by day. It can never happen in an instant. But the first choice is the choice that you make when you are going through those voting pools or whatever that you call them. Go and make a difference. Go and fight for this freedom that you're always celebrating on 27th of April. For this Youth Day that we are in today. That is only Youth Day because some people did not go to work. Or it's only Youth Day because it's a holiday. Or it's only Youth Day because you are wearing school uniform, but you're at a park drinking alcohol, drinking your sorrows away. The choice is yours. Thank you so much if you have watched until this far. I was aiming for this video not to be too long because it's a holiday, people are relaxing. But at the end of the day, I believe I've said all that I needed to say. Until we meet again, take care of yourself, love yourself, and please go and register to vote. You know, I'm not campaigning for any political party, but yeah, I think deciding not to vote is also a pandemic on its own. Okay, I love you guys. I see you next time. Hope to see you with my hubbies. Okay, take care. Please do subscribe, hit on that notification bell, and just know that the LVMs love you and we appreciate you. Mwah!